What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. And boy, oh boy, I am so tired. It's already like approximately right now as of recording, it's 4:34 in the morning, and I've pretty much been working on this weapon the entire time. I didn't really get gold or Damascus until like maybe 4 in the morning, or maybe even like 3:50 or 3:40. Around that time, I decided to record some extra gameplay so I could show it to you here tonight of like how this weapon looks in Damascus. It does look pretty sick. It has, you could see like the purplish reflection around it. Of course, the downside for this weapon is that like if you try to put that little custom scope that it has, there's actually no Damascus on it, and even if you have diamond unlocked, it's still going to be the same way. So unfortunately, that's, if you want to put that on, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. So I wasn't really expecting this weapon to come out today. I thought it was going to come out on Thursday with its legendary, because that's the typical pattern, you know? Whenever the second weapon of the season gets released, it usually comes out with a legendary draw alongside it. But unfortunately, this time it wasn't the case, so I'm assuming this week we are going to be getting the AS Val Mythic draw. I'm not going to get it personally. Maybe the epic stuff on the side, but not the actual full weapon, because it's not really worth it to get, in my opinion. So the legendary variant for this weapon should be coming out, I believe, next week, and I guess the Redux draws will follow later on in the coming weeks. So yeah, it was pretty unexpected that they would release a weapon on Tuesday night, but you know, it's nice that we got it already. So thank you, Preston, for telling me that on Twitter. So anyways, how do you actually unlock this thing? It's actually very simple. It's not as complicated as it was with the SKS, where you had to go to Battle Royale and do all these challenges that were just really long-winded and just very difficult. This one just really required you to get like a few kills with sniper rifles. You have to use the NA-45 on some instances where you have to get like 10 kills with it like regularly. Then you have to get like another 20 kills with a scope on it. And then you have to get like 5 headshots, which is pretty easy stuff. And then you pretty much unlock the SPR. So the challenges, like the camo challenges, weren't really that hard. All you really need is like 350 kills to finish the sand camos. To finish the, of course, the long shots, it has to be the typical 120. You have to get 50 crouch shots. You have to get, I think, 50 headshots, as well as just the kills with the attachments and no attachments. So it's not really a complicated thing to do. All you could, like, the hardest part is probably going to be the long shots. But of course, you could just go to kill confirmed high rise to get it done really quickly. I mean, at least that's what I did. So this particular marksman rifle has its own set of attachments. It's kind of like unique in some ways, because this is actually the first marksman rifle in this game that actually has a built-in monolithic suppressor. They also have like barrels that like kind of match the marksman and the ranger barrels. They're not really something that I would use on a regular basis, but if you want to get long shots a lot more consistently, you guys can do that. Unfortunately, this weapon does not have any handle grips, so there's no rubberized, there's no granulated, and there's no stippled grip tape. So instead, that's replaced with the bolts, which are the light bolts and the heavy bolts. The light bolt, of course, helps you rechamber faster, while the other bolt helps you with range. And I honestly don't know how that works. I really don't understand how having a different bolt increases your range. I don't know. It's weird logic. Maybe there's actual bolts that do that. I'm no gun expert, but whatever, I guess. So yeah, we don't have any handle grips because of that reason. But you guys could tell in this gameplay that the rechambering is pretty quick with the light bolt. In the beta, it wasn't really working at all. So like even if you put it on, it wasn't like there was like no actual effects with it. So I'm glad that they fixed it. The iron sights look pretty clean for the most part. I had no problems with it. Of course, this is also the very first bolt action marksman rifle that has different sights like red dots, different types of scopes. They have holographic sights. Unfortunately for the Car 98 or the Kilo, unfortunately that weapon still doesn't have any like special sights on it, so you're kind of stuck with what you have. It's just the tactical scopes. So the SPR also has 3 different mag options. Of course, one of them is the extended mag, which actually increases your capacity by like 10, so it gives you more, especially in shorter range maps like Shipment, especially on this one where you like the spawns are just completely out of whack. So yeah, it's a pretty good attachment for this type of situation. But if you're looking for more damage, they do have the .300 mag, which makes it a little bit more powerful. But of course, the one, if you want like the absolute best in power, the best option is of course the 308. So this one actually helps with body multiplier. So I'm assuming what this does, it just makes it a lot more powerful, just in case you shoot like in the lower body. Maybe there's a chance that you could actually get a better one-shot kill. So I know a lot of you guys are going to crucify me in the comment section telling me that I'm not using a scope or anything. Trust me, I used the scope during the long shots. I know how it works. I did use it during the beta. But the reason why I prefer not to use it is because if you're using controller, there's actually no option to change the sensitivity for that particular scope. So no matter what, it's always going to be fast and sometimes really, really hard to control. And I can end up missing like a lot more shots than I would want to. So I think it's more recommended that I don't use any sort of sight. Or if anything, I could just use like a red dot or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much my reasoning for it. So my overall impressions of this weapon's, well, this weapon's pretty great. I mean, it's much more consistent than the Kilo, even without the special rounds. Of course, I believe that this could be a problem like in regular multiplayer matches as well as ranked, because this weapon is basically another sniper rifle. So yeah, sniper rifles are still not balanced at all. We're gonna have like a lot of problems still. So having a weapon like this that's bolt action and kills pretty quickly like this, yeah, this is definitely gonna be another problem that we're gonna have to deal with. But I'm hoping that not a lot of people spam this out all the time, because I don't want to be forced to use this. But you know, I still have to grind diamonds, so don't worry about that, guys. I will have a live stream tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.